Hello everybody, welcome back to another Dangerous Relationship video. Rachel here, continuing with Taiga's route with Chapter 7, Where the Misunderstandings Lead. I don't like the sound of this one for some reason. We need to talk about the wardrobe tomorrow. Taiga? Sorry, what? You okay? Are you tired? Lately Taiga had been zoning out way more often than usual. Rather, it was as if he was constantly thinking about something. Tired? You have no idea. Don't have time to sleep when you're begging for it so much. He flicked a coy smile my way. I wanted to yell back, saying it was always his idea, but I bit my tongue. He wouldn't let me say anything either, since his lips were closing in on me quick. It started off as a touch, but soon became more and more intense. Beep, beep, but then his phone started ringing and stopped it from going any further. Damn it! He snapped at the phone while picking it up. Usually he would let voicemail screen his calls. However, today when he looked at the screen, a troubled expression grew on his face. The phone rang and rang, noisily beeping. Aren't you gonna answer it? Yeah, I'll be right back. Huh? With phone in hand, he left the waiting room. He's never hid anything from me before. His attitude made it pretty obvious if he tried to, anyway. Even if female models called, he would answer with me right there. As soon as he hung up on him, he would whine and complain. On one hand, it bothered me, but it was reassuring to know he wasn't up to anything. But this time was different. He had walked out on me so I wouldn't hear. Worry grew inside me the more I thought about it. Taiga closed the door to the waiting room and flopped heavily into the seat. He looked like he was thinking about something so I didn't say anything. I wasn't sure what to do. Glancing at his troubled face, our eyes met. What? Nothing? I'm gonna take a nap. Wake me when it's time. Okay. Saying nothing more, he took a nap before he got ready to head to Osaka. Later. See you in 2 days. I wouldn't be able to see him again till the day after tomorrow. He had a fashion show in Osaka to go to and wouldn't be back till then. It would only be 1 day apart, but we spent almost all our time together. That made it seem like a much longer time than it really was. Also, the call he got weighed on my mind. To top it off, I remembered his face that night when he said he was worried. Just worrying about it isn't going to get me anywhere. Fortunately, when he got back from his trip, he'd have a day off. I was off too, so we could spend it together. When I asked him if he wanted to do something, he just said it would be a pain in the ass. Though he smiled when he said it, so he had been looking forward to it. Still fresh with it, Senna hugged his clothes tight. I picked up the phone to send him a message. His show in Osaka was scheduled to finish a little while ago. As soon as I started typing a message, my phone rang. When I saw who it was, a sick feeling spread in my gut. The chief is calling me. Hello? Hello, you are off tomorrow, right? Don't tell me. Yep, sorry, someone asked for you. But tomorrow, I was supposed to go on a date with Taiga tomorrow. I refrained from telling the chief that, however. Does it have to be me no matter what? He's asking for you, so yeah, fine. Good to hear. So who am I signed to? Mr. Senba. Akira? Right, the Sonogi guy. Hearing his name made me dizzy. Why did it have to be him? He's all yours now, good luck. When the phone call ended, I felt like I was about to throw up. I have to tell Taiga about this. Knowing he was excited to spend the day off would make it hard to tell him. He might be busy finishing, so I just left a message for him to call me later. A moment after I sent it, my phone rang. It was Taiga. Taiga? Yo. You busy? Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you after the show. I left. Really? Girls and their perfume smelled like shit, so I got out of there. Where are you now? The hotel. How was the show? Fine. Nice. He had left looking trouble. I'm glad to hear him act normal. You have something to tell me? Yeah, about tomorrow. Did you decide where we're going? Better do it quicker. I'll take you to the Love Hotel. About that. Say it already. I have to work. Only silence came from the line. Sorry. Whatever. I wanted to sleep anyway. Hearing his sullen voice made my heart twinge with pain. Talk to you later, then. Okay, after the call was over, I let out a sigh. I hadn't been able to tell him I'd be working for Akira. Maybe he didn't need to know that. It was just work anyway. I used that excuse to hide my guilty feelings and threw the phone on the bed. Not a moment later, it started ringing again. Flustered surprise, I picked it up. Taiga? You're slow. Sorry. What's the matter? I can't sleep. You feeling sick or something? Come to Osaka. I can't sleep without you. He mumbled over the phone as if talking to himself. You know I can't. I'm hanging up. You're useless. I know. Sorry. When do you finish tomorrow? It's the Roppongi studio, so we'll probably run late in the evening. I can meet you after if you want. When I pictured his... One moment. Let me try that again, phone call. When I pictured his poor, lonely face, it made me laugh. What's so funny? Nothing? I'd like that. We should go to that crummy cafe. Oh, got it. He must have been talking about the cafe and bar run by the older guy. Sure, sounds good. Who is it tomorrow? Huh? Who are you assigned to? Kay? I felt bad for lying. He couldn't act his way out of a parking ticket. Oh boy. Crystal! Oh, I'm gonna not read the rest of this one. Well, because I have a feeling I might have to answer again real quick, so yeah, I don't want to get cut off in the middle of it. Sorry. I know I started off reading everything, but you're hosting a variety show today, right? Yeah, then let's go with something warm. It'll look good on you. How about this? Then this, you can wear red socks to bring it up the accent. And this, too. Whoa, yes? I came here for work. I don't really know what to talk about, though. I did? Not at all. It is work. Are you all business with Taiga, too? Why did you bring him up? I guess. That's because working with him's helping me learn to do my job. Yeah? Think so? I don't get that impression. What, do you know something? Right here, but... I'll step out. Let me know when you're done. Nice work out there. It was interesting. Want to ask you something? It's about Taiga. Yeah, in the way said he would be doing something? Yeah, I'm always working with him, so... Okay, I won't. No way. That's what's going on. Huh? Dating? No. What photograph? Why'd you pretend not to know? Hmm? Let go! Let go! Gone? Isn't this better? Oh, fuck. Akira did that on purpose. That's not cool. That is definitely not cool. Not cool, Akira. Not cool. Anyway, that was chapter 7 of Tiger's Route. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time with whatever. Bye.